and welcome to my channel. It is Tuesday morning and I'm actually doing a whole bunch of stuff for work today, but I have to leave super early to do it. It's currently 6 a.m. but I figured I would take you guys along with me just to kind of see what is going on. I don't know how much of the day I'll actually manage to vlog, but I'm going to try and vlog a good portion of it. So right now I am just waiting for my Uber because, like I said, it is 6 a.m. I am not going to be taking the TTC up to where I need to go today. I would have had to leave like an hour and a half ago, which is like not fun. But yeah, so we will see how much we get done today. But if you're new here, my name is Adele Ashley. I do everything from vlogs to talk about books, bullet journaling, beauty products, kind of everything in between there. But yeah, looking forward to sharing today with you guys. So let's see what I get up to. Just got out of my class at Othership. It was the first time that I've actually been there. It was a really cool experience. It's kind of like this hot and cold experience. So you start in the sauna, you spend some time there with the heat, and then you go and do cold plunges. So we did anything from like a minute in the cold plunge, 30 seconds. We did like a circuit of 10 seconds in, 10 seconds out. But yeah, it was a really good experience. I enjoyed it. I have done kind of like a hot cold immersion experience thing before. I've been to Alter, which is another kind of similar location to it, to Othership in Toronto, but this was a lot more like free flowy, and I did admittedly enjoy it more than this one, but it was good to do. And then it was a community event for work, so we handed stuff out to people afterwards, talked about a new store opening and like all that fun stuff. So yeah, I am going to go. I have about an hour before I have to be back at work and in store and everything. So I'm actually gonna go grab some coffee because it is quite early in the morning right now. So I'm gonna go grab some coffee, read for a bit, get some work done, and then head into the store. I did bring like all my makeup and stuff with me, and as you can tell, like I'm not wearing anything right now. So I'm going to try and get some makeup on my face at some point as well. I might just do it like right before my shift when I get in. Just like maybe minimal foundation and some mascara, but we shall see. So yeah, that is essentially what I've done so far for the day. I do feel a little bit tired. When I go to my other place, they always recommend that we finish our cycle on like a cold plunge if you are going to be doing stuff for the rest of the day. But ours was a guided class and they finished in the sauna, and I am like so tired right now, but it's okay. It is 8 a.m., 9 a.m., sorry. We will get some coffee and we will be good to go from there. So yeah.
losing sleep, what to do? Could somebody come and take me away? I've been in the deep without you, and I got it in my head night and day. But we are one step closer. We're all in this together. Put your hand in mine. Yeah, we are one step closer. Can you feel it, baby? It's the end of the line. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, moving on. Oh, oh. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, stay strong. Oh, oh. It looks like we. It looks like we. Yeah, it looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, stay strong. Oh, oh. It looks like we made it. Wake me from this dream I've been in. I need to get in closer to you. I swear you might succeed. Oh baby, I've been waiting for you. Now we are one step closer. We're all in this together. Put your hand in mine. Yeah, we are one step closer. Can you feel it, baby? It's the end of the line. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, moving on. Oh, oh. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, stay strong. Oh, oh. It looks like we. It looks like we. Yeah, it looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, stay strong. Oh, oh. It looks like we made it. Yeah, it looks like we. It looks like we. Yeah, it looks like we. It looks like we made it. It looks like we. Oh, it looks like we made it.
Hello friends, welcome back. It is currently like 7 p.m. and I am absolutely exhausted from the day. I left at like 6 a.m. this morning and like I just got back home and it's like 7 p.m. right now. So yeah, we are tired, but that's okay. It was a very productive day. I got a lot of stuff done. It was a fun day and yeah, I can't really complain about it. A lot of mixed emotions in there as well. So the store that I currently work at is actually closing and it was our last day there today. So it's a little bit bittersweet. I have worked there for almost 3 years and they have seen me through a lot of stuff and it's just kind of like a tiny little store is closing and is actually moving we're moving into a bigger space that is significantly bigger. We're going from like this little small area into becoming this like 2-story massive place, two stories that is like public facing and 1 story that's like very private, and it's just kind of like, okay. It's different, it's a change, but you know what, change is good, is what I keep telling myself. Change is good, change is inevitable, and change helps you grow. So yeah, that is basically what happened. But I did pick up a couple of things on my way. So as you saw earlier, I actually, I'm not going to start with this one first, but I actually got a plant. So because the store is closing and we know that we are getting new plants everywhere we go, I rescued this little beauty from the store. It is a Chinese money plant, I believe. There also was like a ZZ plant, but it was like huge. Like it was, this is already kind of big and it's like a little bit heavy. Like it was a journey bringing this home, I won't lie, but it was like significantly bigger than this. It was about this tall. The pot itself, it was heavy, and I was like, I want to go to the bookstore. And there's no way that I could go to the bookstore and carry that home with me at the same time. So we have our little plant with us, but that's okay. Adding some greenery into my space now, because previously, so someone who I live with is actually not allowed to be exposed, allowed to be exposed to plants. And they were staying with me for some period of time, so just like out of respect for that, and actually wasn't allowed to be exposed to plants for a year or more, just because like soil and stuff like that could carry bacteria and increased risk of infection and all of that. So we have passed the 1 year mark. They have been cleared to be around plants and other stuff like that as well, including cats. So who knows, I might get a cat one day soon. But yeah, they are introducing plants back into our life. So we are going to foster and grow this lovely little Chinese money plant. And then I also stopped, as I said, at the bookstore. I actually was in there earlier in the week. I went in on Saturday, and every once in a while they have these like this table with like bargain books, I guess you could call it. And they had them 3 for $10. A lot of times, sometimes I go and I just pick up like 1 book, because as you can see here, it's like 3 for $10, and then there's like a $6 sticker on it as well. So $6 for 1, or 3 books for $10. And sometimes I just end up picking up 1 book because I can't find 2 others that I love, and I'd rather spend $6 on 1 book than $10 for 3 books, and 2 of those books I actually don't want to read. But I went in on Saturday and I saw the books and I was like, oh, they have 3 that I want to read, and I actually didn't pick up any for some reason. I think I just got a little bit distracted. I went to the bookstore just to kind of like walk through it, see what they have. I was waiting for an Uber as well, and it's a really convenient spot like in the area that I was to like catch an Uber from. Like they're spotted and not like kind of hassling with traffic and everything like that. So I just didn't really think about it. I did try this coffee shop. So there is a Dark Horse Espresso in the coffee shop. In the bookstore that I go to quite frequently. And I was thirsty, so I got a drink from there. I had that. I was also like very confused because in the middle of this I realized that the coffee shop actually sells this bread that I really like. This bakery called Dare Grain, and I always go there and buy like loaves of sourdough bread from there. So I was a bit shocked because I was like, oh, you sell the bread? And then the woman offered me a loaf of bread. So I got a free loaf of bread on the weekend. But that was in the past. Essentially, I went to the bookstore today because the books that I saw were still on my mind, and I was like, you know what, you should go and pick up those 3 for $10 books before they sell out. So the first one I got was Happy and You Know It by Laura Hankin. It's described as a dark and witty page-turner about a struggling young musician who takes a job singing for a playgroup of overprivileged babies and they're effortlessly cool moms only to find herself pulled into their glamorous lives and dangerous secrets. So this, I heard about this book a while ago, because it came out in I want to say like 2021, 2022 it came out. Let's see. Yeah, it came out in 2020. So I had kind of wanted to read this when I first heard about it. And yeah, I saw it. I was like, you know what? Read the book. I then also picked up In It to Win It by Sharon. I have a sticker right over this woman's name. I'm so sorry. Okay, I also picked up In It to Win It by Sharon C. Cooper. So this is about two entrepreneurs who are competing for a property but secure the biggest win of all, each other, in the second chance romantic comedy. This also seems like just a fun, light read to me. It's funny because I actually heard about this book a while ago. Thought it sounded interesting, and then when I saw it in the bookstore, I, for some reason, thought this was a story about two people who were like political candidates who were campaigning against each other, and they were like in it to win it for the campaign. If they're looking to buy a house, like they're buying property, but that's okay. I am still really interested in this one. The premise just seems super, super fun, and it seems like a really nice, like light beach read, summer afternoon read. So we got that. And then the third book, I had never heard about this before. But it is At Least You Have Your House by Maddie Sinha. It is about like the behind the scenes of a wellness clinic that has a dangerous secret. It follows a gynecologist. She starts like discovering some things in the place where she is, the very fancy place that she is working in. But I am really excited to kind of dive into this one as well. So, and you know what? 3 for $10 for books is not that bad. Like looking at even just the prices of this one is $23 Canadian is the suggested price. This one is $23 as well. And oh, it looks like all three of them are $23, and I got 3 books for $10. So yay, savings. Because in this economy, we need to save all of our money. So yeah, that essentially is my slightly hectic but productive day. I basically think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I am absolutely exhausted. Like I literally ordered a pizza on my way home so that it should be arriving fairly soon. Yeah, and I'm tired. I need to put on my comfy, cozy clothes, most likely my pajamas, gonna eat my food, lay down in bed, and basically just like go to sleep by 9. I know it is still super bright out and everything right now, but like we're tired. So she is gonna go to sleep, and yeah, that essentially is it. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, drop a comment below, and until next time, I hope you have a great day.